Good morning. I'm Amanda, and I'm super glad that you guys could join me. We're gonna do some fun and festive activities today. I'm really excited to be able to share some activities that you guys are gonna be able to do with your child while also encouraging sensory exploration and development. You should have had a bag delivered, so some goodies, and we're gonna get started and look inside. You should have a small bag of green Play-Doh and some art supplies as well. And we're gonna start with your Play-Doh, and we're gonna warm up our hand muscles and wake up some of our senses if you'd like. So you can open that up. And the first thing we're going to notice when we have our Play-Doh is that your Play-Doh has some glitter in it. So that has some extra visual appeal. So I already see some of you have gotten started. You can spend some time modeling words and action. You can roll your Play-Doh. Perfect. You can poke, poke, poke. You can pull, pull, pull. This offers the opportunity for repetition with some of those simple single words. And we all know the more that your children hear those words, the more likely they are to repeat those for us. I also did want to mention, if your child does have any sensory sensitivities and prefers not to touch the Play-Doh, you can leave it in the bag. And that Ziploc is going to provide that barrier. So your child can still squish and manipulate it without necessarily feeling that texture on their hands. So we're going to keep squishing. You can also follow your child's interests while we're doing this. If you know that your child likes balls, you can turn your Play-Doh into a ball. You can spend some time rolling it back and forth, working on some of that turn taking and back and forth engagement as well. When you do this activity later, because you're going to be able to save this and have it with you again, you can use some theme and variation to mix this up. You can pull out some cars or your child's favorite toy. You can hide some little people in it. Use some spoons from around the house to really dig in that Play-Doh. So keep this interesting and use it again and again. I love it. Squish, squish, squish. Oh, perfect. I see someone cutting. Yeah, cut, cut, cut. Great work. For the sake of time, I think we may have our hands and our senses all warmed up. So if we would like, we can move on to our next activity. We are going to look in our bag. I think we should have a piece of construction paper. And then also you should have several round stickers, colors of round stickers and that construction paper. And we're going to spend some time creating a rainbow. You may need to spend time modeling this for your child. And also remember that their beautiful creation may not resemble a rainbow at all, but as long as they have fun creating it, that's what really matters. And I also wanted to mention that depending on your child's age and skill level. You may want to practice drawing some lines on it to resemble a rainbow, and you can practice following directions and imitation with them, or you can simply offer choices to your child with the stickers and allow them to place the stickers anywhere on the page. You could hold 2 stickers by your face and mouth and label them and allow your child to make that request and put those stickers on the page. However you would like to do that. I am going to kind of try and model, show you what this kind of would look like if we were going to make a rainbow out of it. So we can always just model sounds, actions, and we can start, you can show them, you can pull, pull, pull. We can pull that red sticker off and you can show them. You can place it on there. You can help them. You can show them different sensory activities. You can help them pat, 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 so that they're feeling that as they put it on the paper. They're receiving that input. Again, you can pull 2 stickers. Apologize. Having trouble getting stickers off. And then you can ask, do you want the red or do you want the orange sticker? And then allow for a little bit of wait time and then let them gesture. Do they reach for the red or do they reach for the orange? And then you can have them help you put it on there. Pat, pat, pat. You can label that red or that orange. And again, we're using that repetition of those simple single words, pat, pat, pat. You're putting it on there, push. You can push and pull your stickers and pat them on the paper. And this is, again, a wonderful time to mention there are no rules. You can always follow your child's lead during this and see where the interaction goes. If your child decides that stickers go on their nose and they want to be silly, you can join in and be silly too. You can add a sound effect and beep, beep, put the sticker on your nose, then put it on the paper. That's perfect. Oh my goodness, I see lots of stickers. You guys are doing such a good job. I love it. Pat, 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 push, push, push. All right. I see everyone's getting ready. I think some people are finishing up. Good job, guys. So have a little bit of a rainbow here. You can see. I think there are quite a few extra stickers. So this is an excellent time. You can tuck those away, save them for later. And as some of you guys have, like I said, finished up with your stickers, there's one final project in your bag. Follow your child's lead, and depending on how your child's feeling, you can choose to join us. This last activity does involve paint. You can choose to watch and save the activity for later. It is completely up to you. But you should have one more piece of construction paper. And there is also a large marshmallow and paper plate and some green paint in your bag. We're going to spend some time kind of sponge painting with the marshmallow to create what would look like a shamrock. This can be another situation where you will need to model for your child. And again, their creation may not quite resemble a shamrock. They may just kind of spend some time just mashing that paint on the paper. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of open my paint. You may want to pour some of your, just a tiny little bit of your paint on that paper plate if you'd like. And I wanted to mention that sponge painting or painting, with a large marshmallow or something like that gives some children with those sensory sensitivities the opportunity to paint without necessarily getting as messy and touching that sticky wet paint texture that they may want to avoid. So again, depending on your child's skill level, this may be a great time. You could practice turn taking. You can do a couple dots with the paint and then it's their turn. Or you can simply label words and actions again as your child is painting. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to dab, dip, dip, dip. I'm going to dip my marshmallow in the paint. So we're labeling those words. And then we're going to practice. We're going to push. Oh, that's hard to see. So I'm going to do it and then I'll show you. We've done 3. And I'm going to turn it upside down. So there's our shamrock. We're going to push, push, push. There's our repetition of those simple single words. And again, you may need to help your child. You may need to model. You may need to show them, we're going to dip and then we're going to push, push, push on that paper. Show them where that paint goes. Dip and push, push, push. Perfect. Wow, is it squishy? Good job. Look at all of those green shamrocks. I see lots of friends out there. Great work. So I've painted a few. There may have been an extra marshmallow in your kit. You can just cut up an old sponge, whatever. There may be enough paint. You guys, after this dries, turn it over. You guys can explore this again later. There are, I believe there may be a small wet nap included in there to assist in cleanup if you guys need that after you guys paint. You can, again, I think someone mentioned, there are some snacks that we had in your bag to enjoy. I wanted to let you guys know and just remind you that snack time is a fantastic time and naturally occurring time to encourage, again, that communication, that back and forth with your child, allowing them, a little bit of time to either gesture or use their words to let you know, that they want more of something. There are also a few extra coloring sheets to explore. You guys can color these later. We've also included some recipes, I believe. Yes, we did, for Play-Doh, for you guys to make at home. There's one for cooked Play-Doh and one for no cooked Play-Doh. You can make these a lot of times with items that are just around the house. And since we focused quite a bit today on that sensory exploration, I wanted to remind you to keep in mind that Kool-Aid can be mixed in with that Play-Doh and to give it a really fun smell and to appeal to one more sense, your sense of smell. And so we can probably, open it up if you guys had any questions or anything like that. But I just hope you guys had fun today and enjoyed your time.